Warning, what you are about to see may cause laughter, excitement, or arousal. Please proceed with caution.
Get ready for Courtney, she's on her way. Prepare for the best time, the night turns to day. We are hyped up and ready, can't sit still. The most fun's about to start, let's feel the thrill. Courtney's coming, we'll be dancing all night. Laughter and joy, it's gonna be so right. When Courtney's here, everything's so bright. Get ready, cause Courtney's the highlight. Soon we'll be laughing, every worry gone. With her by our side, we will always have fun. The excitement's building, let the party begin. When Courtney's here, we can't help but grin. Courtney's coming, we'll be dancing all night. Laughter and joy, it's gonna be so right. When Courtney's here, everything's so bright. Get ready, cause Courtney's the highlight. Soon we'll be laughing, every worry gone. With her by our side, we will always have fun. The excitement's building, let the party begin. When Courtney's here, we can't help but grin. Courtney's coming, we'll be dancing all night. Laughter and joy, it's gonna be so right. When Courtney's here, everything's so bright. Get ready, cause Courtney's the highlight.
What are my orders?
You know, he asks me that like every time.
I sense failure.
All right, he's going in the garbage. I'm over it. Well, hello. Notice anything different? Oh, I guess, yeah, there are glasses. But that's actually not what I meant. Okay, try this again. Notice anything different? Do you notice how you can actually see the dogs when they're laying here? Like you can actually, oh man, Cricket hates all of the noises right now. Bye, Cricket. But did you notice that? Yeah. Oh my God, I just realized yeah, there we go. Oh, please. I think something weird is going on, but I'm not really sure.
Well, I guess that means it's a song and a jiggle.
Oh, was that another? That was amazing.
Yeah, nothing weird was going on. The dogs are just assholes. Okay. But yeah, so the green screen situation has been somewhat rectified. You can. I have noticed, though, that the downfall is that the actual screen that I have does not fully fit my wall. So I just ordered another one, and I'm hoping that it's supposed to get here tomorrow, but I just don't know exactly when tomorrow. So fingers crossed it gets here before karaoke time. But yeah, so, moving on up here. Maybe, oh my God. Now I have to fix that shit. What the hell's going on here? If it's not one thing, it's another. For crying out loud. Anyway, so I'm here. I'm here, but not here. Gotta bitch smack my modem. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Well, we will. We won't get started without you. So, because knowing me, I'll probably jabber my jaws a little too long. But we are going to pick up where we left off. See, look at that. I hold this up. You can see it. Amazing. I love this. I did that all by myself, kind of. Well, I mean, I figured it out on my own. But anyway, hi, Guinevere. And hello, Sam. And hello, Chris. It is wonderful to see you, all of you here right now. But yes, so last time we were reading Industrial Society and Its Future, we found out that Ted Kaczynski fucking hated leftists. And isn't that amazing, Sam? Yeah, see? I heard around the stream just to see you hold that up clearly again. I know. Beautiful. It's beautiful, Lil. In my heart and my soul, I am drunk. And you know something? Fuck it. Now, so where we left off. Yeah, he hates leftists. And he really hates feminists so much that he only had 2 sentences to say about them, which was probably my favorite part of the book. But yeah, so he was discussing how I mean, basically everything that he was saying really rang true to me for today. Like it all holds up today, where you have this group of people that doesn't really want to be independent. They don't want to know how to do anything for themselves. They want everyone to do things for them. They want to really rely on other people for everything. And feminists are not they don't really understand that like men are actually like better than women at most things, which is like a hard pill for me to swallow too. I'll admit, like it is something that is like, it kind of sucks having to admit, like, fuck, I really want to be good at shit. But the thing is we also have to understand that just because men can be better at things than women are doesn't mean that we're not good at what we do when we do it. There are certain things that we can be better than men at. But those things aren't always going to help us make more money. I mean, well, I guess it kind of depends on how you want to utilize some of those skills, ladies. But the feminist section was so terse, as if to say, come on, guys, we all know, we all agree, let's move on. Yeah, no, it was just so funny because he had gone, I think it was like actually the previous paragraph, if I'm not mistaken, where it was like pretty, okay, that, not the previous paragraph. So that, the one about feminists was paragraph 14, but paragraph 11 was actually quite lengthy. So you see there's like all of this here. So he has quite a bit to say about like interpreting words as derogatory, being sensitive about politically incorrect terminology. Leftists have an intense identification with the problems of groups and images of being weak. And then we get to feminists and it's just, feminists are desperately anxious to prove that women are as strong and capable as men. Clearly, they are nagged by fear that women may not be as strong and as capable as men. Boom. Moving on. There's nothing else to say. Just wrap that up in a bow and move along. And the thing is that like, I guess there is a part of me that can kind of empathize, or at least honestly kind of somewhat agree when it comes to, feeling the need to be independent from men, not really, yeah, I would love it to. I would love it if I was actually like never had to rely on a man for anything ever. But at the same time, like I don't look at that from the perspective of relying on a man to do things that I can't do or don't really feel like doing. Like if I want to take my car to a mechanic, yeah, I'd rather it be a man than a woman, and I don't feel like I'm relying on a man, because if I was relying on a man, then I wouldn't be paying him, right? Like that's kind of the perspective I look at. I'm not relying on him. I mean, I guess I'm relying on him to do a good job to make repairs on my car, but I'm not counting on him to just handle it for me, right? Like I am still paying money to a service person to service my car, or if a plumber comes over or to the house, or electrician to, to fix this, that, or the other thing. My perspective is more so like a romantic partner, right? Like if I have to struggle to make ends meet, I don't feel like I feel like I'd be a lot better off if I'm like, no, I'm going to rely on myself. Like I'll just start driving for Uber, or I'll pick up some pet sitting gigs, or maybe I'll get back into makeup artistry, even though that would not be lucrative at all because I'd have to rebuild my kit. Something like that, though, where okay, I'm going to figure out like a side hustle. I don't want to have to rely on like a romantic partner for that, or even like actually fixing my car. Like I would rather myself fix my car than having to take it to somebody else. But feminists take it up a notch where they're like, oh, we need men for anything. And it's like, no, we need human beings in society. And sometimes those are men and sometimes those are women. Like, let's just face it, right? Like, and also with feminists, like, we don't have any rights that we need to fight for. Honestly, like, if you ask me, I don't know if I've talked about this before on stream, but if you ask me, hot women have it like the best. I feel like I've talked about this before. But hot women, if you're an attractive woman, you have it the best in America. Why is that like? That's weird. Anyway, we have it the best in the U.S. Like I feel like it's just beauty makeup, not and not even just beauty makeup, not special effects or anything. But like hot women have it the best. So it's like it's like hot women, we have it the best, and then men, or like, well, yeah, like regular men. And then like this one's a toss up for me, but I feel like it's then goes like beta men, like not like low T men, and then ugly women. Ugly women have the fucking worst. Because the thing is that, like I've said before, men are bigger, stronger, smarter than women. That's just how it is. So because of that like if I got the same job as a man, yeah, we would make the same money. Like let's say we started at the same time. We would be making the same amount of money, contrary to popular belief. But he would have it easier. It would just be easier because he'd be thinking faster, or he'd be able to lift things, lift heavier things, or whatever the fuck it is, reach higher, whatever the hell the situation is. Like, it's just it's gonna be a lot easier for him to do the job, and so he'll probably be more efficient. It's not like I wouldn't be able to do the job. I would, but I probably fucking hate it a lot more than he would. So, because of that, like, yeah, he can have like a really good job, but if he meets a hot lady, he's probably going to like fork over a lot of the money from that job to the hot lady. He's probably also going to use those other skills that he's very good with. He's probably going to utilize that for whatever the hot lady needs, right? He's less likely to do that for an ugly woman. He just is. And the reason why a beta man has it a little bit better than a woman is because technically, yeah, he's probably still going to be like bigger and stronger, but he's less appealing to the hot lady. and he's a lot more emotional than the normal man. So on that, oh, Sa's here, hello. But yeah, so other than that, yeah, I think that mid women aren't in this. It's either hot ladies or ugly women. With a mid, the thing is that like that could go one way or another depending on how the regular man is feeling. But because the thing is I've been an ugly woman before, but I've also lately I'm realizing that I'm a hot lady now, because wow, the world treats me differently than it did 10 years ago. Holy shit. And I've got to say, being an ugly woman fucking sucked. It was not that fun. But right now, like, whew, I don't know, man. I feel like life is pretty cool. And for you don't believe that I'm beautiful, then get the fuck out of here. I think you actually meant to word that differently. Punctuation helps when I'm on a rant, especially. Yeah, if you don't think I'm beautiful, then get out of here. Leave now. But yeah, no, I must say, like, sometimes like I feel like bragging a little bit. Look, I got pretty good over here compared to some of you normal guys. Now, what the hell was I just thinking? Yeah, so back to Ted Kaczynski. So he, was talking about leftists and pretty much just how they are. Ugly? Yeah, no, I was pretty ugly. The thing is that like well, first of all, I was fucking fat as fuck, and then also I just like styled myself in a way that just looked really frumpy. My hair was like super fried because I bleached my hair myself, and like I didn't really know how to do my makeup, so it just looked bad. And yeah, so then on top of that, when you have this like really annoying shrill voice and won't shut the fuck up, oh wow. All right, you guys listen here. You guys are very kind. Thank you. I see you arguing with me about my looks. Okay. I'm not going to sit here and battle it out with Facebook trying to get my figure out my sign in. So I'm just going to have to find an old picture from. Oh, look at that. That one's pretty bad. But let's see. No, just show me all my pictures. I don't, man. Stop using an app for like 4 years and suddenly you don't know how to use it anymore. Okay, how long ago was this? Look at it. What an interesting stream. Looking at Courtney scrolling through her phone. It's so great, but I have to find a picture of myself from back in the day, and this is, you guys listen. I don't like what's happening right now. Dude, I looked fucking hot there. Wow. Yeah, well, we're gonna talk about that one too, just because. Okay, fine. Oh, that was when I wasn't missing my calf muscle, so both of my calves looked fucking amazing. Did you guys know that I lost I like hyperextended my calf muscle and like part of it's missing now because I challenged somebody to a dance off when I was 32. I was 32, right? It was December of 2017. Holy fuck. Oh my god. I can't believe that's still on the internet. Ooh, that's a bad one. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. All right. This is stupid. We were supposed to be reading Ted Kaczynski's manifesto, and then here I am scrolling through my phone trying to find pictures of myself when I was ugly. Listen, I was a fat piece of shit. Oh, that. Ugh. Oh my god, this one's so bad. All right. Kind of my messy ass apartment because why is there was always just stuff everywhere? Oh my god, I look so disgusting. I can't believe I'm going to show this to you people. I gotta crop that person out. Oh god, this is bad. Okay, here's where my body looked nice. Why? Okay. Yeah, all right. Here we go. Yeah, we're losing folks. We're losing them. All right. So let's see. Load that to OneDrive. Please accept it. Okay. Morph into an Am I Hot stream. No, here's the thing. I don't need validation. If you think I'm ugly, that's fine. And in fact, you can stay and hang out here. I really don't care. I mean, here's the thing: is that like, you don't need to tell me about it because it's not like my business. I don't care if you think I'm ugly or not. So like, I'll kick you out if you feel the need to like bother me with that bullshit. Like, I don't care about your overly emotional issues with somebody else's looks. Like, get out of here. But I just don't care. Like, I don't care. Like, okay, fine. If you think I'm ugly, that's okay. I'm not gonna feel better. Well, I mean, actually, it is nice when people tell you that you're pretty. Let's be real. I mean, let's be real. It's nice. It's just like I don't feel like validated as a person if someone's like, "Oh my god, you're pretty." I'm like, "That's cool." Oh my god, this is making me sick. I don't want to talk. I don't want to show this, but. Okay, so here's the first one. Oh my god. Take it in. Take it in. There is like a worse one. I just didn't. Oh, I think I know where it is now. I think I know it. All right. So now that we see that oh my god, that was so gross. That was so gross. I can't believe I did that for you. And now here's another one. Okay, what are you guys, drunk? Come on. So here's one. This was the first time I lost weight. I was getting really buff, and but the camera on my phone was not that great. But look at that bicep, though. Woo! Look at that bicep and that booty. Look at her! Look at her! Look at her! Wow. Yeah. So we're trying to get back to that now. That's the new goal. Because I think which one's bad? The last one I just showed, that one was the good one, where that was a palate cleanser after I showed you how fucking disgusting I was. But And I'm just going to tell you something here. I was treated much differently back then than I am now. Back then, I was definitely treated like how ugly women are treated. The second one, you guys are all drunk. Anyway, I remember what happened. What? Anyway, back to Ted Kaczynski. So, yeah, look at that. We just wasted like a half an hour. I'm good at that. You guys, I was hoping to see if listen, you know what? Raise your standards, because that was terrible. All right. That was bad. That was a bad one. Anyway. But okay. Excuse me. Ted Kaczynski. So he was talking about how like overly sensitive leftists are, how they misinterpret words as derogatory. Feminists are dumb. But it was all stuff that we've already we're already pretty aware of now. Like it all very much rings true. In today's day and age. And so let's see here. Let me just go back real quick. Yes. So that was the feelings of inferiority with leftism. Kind of creating the idea that they're inferior, but projecting that onto another person, saying you think I'm inferior when it's kind of not really the case. Oh, you lost power. Oh no. Well, welcome back, Chris. And excuse me a moment. I'm gonna close that door so the dog stops.
Well, I guess that means it's a song and a jiggle.
Oh, we got another? That was amazing.
All right. Now, let's get into over socialization. Well, thank you. I had my eye appointment today, and I thought I was going to get my trial contact lenses with that eye appointment, and I did not. They had to fucking order those ones for me too, and apparently those are going to show up after the contact lenses I bought. So I have to. What was I saying? Oh, I need to preserve the contact lenses I have. One of them is torn for tomorrow night because we're going to be partying hard with karaoke, and I can't be letting my glasses fly off my head or anything. So, but my nose is crooked, and so they sit crooked on my face. But oh well. Yes, if you have a copy of this book, please read along. We're starting with over socialization on page 9. Okay. All right, here we go. Psychologists use the term socialization to designate the process by which children are trained to think and act as society demands. A person is said to be well socialized if he believes in and obeys the moral code of his society and fits in well as a functioning part of that society. It may seem senseless to say that many leftists are over socialized, since the leftist is perceived as a rebel. Nevertheless, the position can be defended. Many leftists are not such rebels as they seem. Interesting. Yes, section 24, Sam. All right. Okay. The moral code of our society is so demanding that no one can think, feel, and act in a completely moral way. Very true. Very true. For example, we are not supposed to hate anyone, yet almost everyone hates somebody at some time or other, whether he admits it to himself or not. Yeah, I hate people who camp in the left lane. I experienced that today. I almost fucking lost my mind. Some people are so highly socialized that the attempt to think, feel, and act morally imposes a severe burden on them. In order to avoid feelings of guilt, they continually have to deceive themselves about their own motives and find moral explanations for feelings and actions that in reality have a non-moral origin. We use the term over-socialized to describe such people. Oh, this is very fascinating. Yeah. Okay, I see where he's going with this. The liberal white lady. Can we take a diversion into justifiable road rage? That's my jam. We might do that. I believe that is something that we should probably. I hate people that drive 5 under the speed limit. Dude, same. But especially on the freeway. Hello, let's. What are we doing here? If you want to go 55 miles an hour, there's a back road that you could have taken. Get the fuck out of here. Ugh. Jesus Christ, but especially in the left lane or carpooling. What is wrong with you? Also, city buses need to be banned. Oh my God, this fan is driving me insane. Okay, we're gonna power through it though. But yeah, I think that we do need to have. We actually should probably just have a stream devoted to justifiable road rage because I could go on for days. All right, over-socialization can lead to low self-esteem, a sense of powerlessness, defeatism, guilt, etc. One of the most important means by which our society socializes children is by making them feel ashamed of behavior or speech that is contrary to society's expectations. If this is overdone, or if a particular child is especially susceptible to such feelings, he ends by feeling ashamed of himself. Moreover, the thought and behavior of the over-socialized person are more restricted by society's expectations than are those of the lightly socialized person. The majority of people engage in a significant amount of naughty behavior. They lie, they commit petty thefts, they break traffic laws, they goof off at work. Is he spying on me? What the fuck? They hate someone, they say spiteful things, or they use some underhanded trick to get ahead of the other guy. Yeah. Traffic laws and goofing off at work, those are like, those are my forte. I excel at that shit. Hate someone. I don't know if I like hate someone. I definitely don't like someone. Oh no. It's a strong word. But I really, oh God, no, I'm not going to finish it. I hate it. I hate all of it. Hello, Jesse. Welcome. I love that there's like no one's listening. We're just having road rage conversation in the chat now. I love it. Yeah, I'll talk to myself. I like this book anyway. All right, let's see here. The over-socialized person cannot even experience without guilt thoughts or feelings that are contrary to the accepted morality. He cannot think unclean thoughts. And socialization is not just a matter of morality. We are socialized to conform to many norms of behavior that do not fall under the heading of morality. Thus, the over-socialized person is kept on a psychological leash and spends his life running on rails that society has laid down for him. In many over-socialized people, this results in a sense of constraint and powerlessness that can be a severe hardship. We suggest that over-socialization is among the more serious cruelties that human beings inflict on one another. I do like that he refers to himself as we. But also, holy crap. This is definitely like a liberal white woman situation. But it's also just people who are chronically online, you know? You know, there are certain people that I'll refer to as like an internet leftist, because there are people that do have certain, like a moral conviction that leans more left, and they're still pretty normal, you know, like like they're not, you know, you might disagree with them on certain things or whatever, but they're not gonna derail like a leftist on Twitter, right? But then I met one in the wild. And oh my God, what a mess. I don't even know where to start with this person. It was a man. I used to work for him. And I just didn't think that people like that existed. And then I saw him. I was like, what the you act like this on purpose. And like confidently. My favorite is how much he needed to prove that he wasn't racist, and he would end up sounding like more racist than anyone in the room. Like somebody was saying something to him about like his friend needing a construction job, and somehow it came up that the friend was Mexican. Oh, I think it was because it had to do with citizenship, maybe. And then the internet leftist dude just went on this weird tangent about like, you know, we should let immigrants get, you know, construction jobs, you know, blah, 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 whatever, whether they're, you know, citizens or not, because, you know, Mexicans are some of the hardest working people I've ever met in my life. And then he like kept going on and on about like Mexicans being like hard workers, and how like we need more of them to like to do jobs in America because they work so hard or whatever. And I was like, oh my God, 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 oh my God. And his foot just kept going further and further in his mouth. And I was like, dude, none of this tangent makes sense. We have plenty of people who already live in this country that could easily, you know, get whatever construction job is available out there. It's not about that. It's the simple fact that like if you don't even have a work visa, then there's no reason for you, like we can't hire you legally. We don't hate you because you aren't a citizen. It's just that like shit can hit the fan if you're working a construction job and there's an injury and you're trying to get LNI or something. Guess what? You're not going to get that because you're not a fucking citizen. You don't have the fucking visa, whatever it may be. You're doing this under the table. You're not going to have the same benefits that somebody else would who is legally doing the job. So like your idea of just like letting this guy come in here and do the job because he's so much a hard worker, yeah, you're fucking him over, and is actually far more racist than just having him do the paperwork and get here. High push-ups. We're talking about the over socialization in society, and how it essentially, you know, creates the overly sensitive leftist. So you haven't missed much, because I'm only, let's see here. We started on paragraph 24 and I just finished 26. So wait. Yeah. That. Your beautiful glasses, you should keep them on, just saying. Well, I'm not going to take them off. I have to see. Hey, cool to see you're here. It's funny because I was about to start the stream off with a song, and then I was like, no, I gotta make sure all the homies are here. So we do need to test out the karaoke app and make sure that it functions through the microphone. No. Push-ups. No. What? No. I don't know. Please tell me you're joking. Please tell me you're fucking with me. Did you find a boyfriend yet? I'm just asking. No, but I haven't been on a search for one. The shows that we did were for funsies, but because listen, I'm not gonna say like I'm picky, because let's be honest, it's not like I'm one of those. It's like, yeah, you have to be, part of that like 666 club, and then you have to spoil me all the time, and like I need to live in a lap of luxury. Like, no, I mean, I'm fine like being a poor, like living in a trailer and but like I just want to be happy if I'm going to be in a relationship, and that's where I get picky, because I am retarded, and so someone I have to find someone who can put up with how retarded I am, because these people think that they can put up with how retarded I am, but then they're put in the situation with me being retarded, and then they're like, "Oh, never mind, I don't like this." So, yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm just going to put it out there. I'm perfectly fine being single for the rest of my life. I have created a life for myself that I really enjoy, I really love, and doesn't require a romantic partner in order to be happy. So for me, if a romantic partner comes my way, I would like for them to make this situation of mine better, but I'd also like to be the one to make I would like to make his life better as well. So let's see here. Before the first show, I remember Kim was saying Courtney needs someone who can keep up with her, and I knew exactly what she meant. Yes, Courtney has a mental disability, and but it's going to be a challenge for you if you can't stay on track with that. So anyway, back to Ted. You guys, what the hell are you saying? This is why I said all the time I like being single. Yeah. So, the point what I was making about all of that was because my the internet leftist that I was speaking about, he was so over socialized, essentially, where he was the moral. He was morally superior to all of us, essentially, and so he sounded more racist than the rest of us, because he was just, oh, well, your Mexican friend should just be able to come here and do this job because Mexicans are such hard workers and all this shit. And like, he kept embarrassing himself and just made it look worse. And I was just like, yeah, dude, if he does the same shit that anybody else has to do moving to any other country, then yeah. But like, you're trying to take away benefits from them because you're morally superior. Just let the people be here. Like, this isn't the fucking 1700s, dude. Come on. Anyway. All right. We argue that a very important and influential segment of the modern left is over-socialized, and that their over-socialization is of great importance in determining the direction of modern leftism. Leftists of the over-socialized type tend to be intellectuals or members of the upper middle class. Holy fucking... Anyway. Notice that university intellectuals constitute the most highly socialized segment of our society and also the most left-wing segment. Wow. Yeah. I was talking about that last time, how all the people that were very, that leaned a lot more left than I tend to, are all people that were college graduates. So immediately they had more of a privilege than I do. They all come from families that their parents are still together. Again, another privilege that I don't have. My parents split up when I was very, very young. Now they're dead. So, but, I mean, a lot of them would even like be getting help paying rent and stuff from their families. I never had that ever. I had to start paying for my own shit when I was like 14. I like, well, my own shit being like toiletries and things of that nature. Even like school clothes. Like I would still get some things like for my birthday or for Christmas or whatever, but like yeah, I had to provide for myself for like a lot of things pretty early on in life. And then here these people are like, their parents are paying them rent and they're going like, the government doesn't give us enough stuff. And I'm like, what? So, again, you know, it's like that, the internet leftists I met in the wild, I used to work with, very privileged family. There's a very privileged family. Every time he talked about like his home life and all this stuff, like he got divorced and he immediately stopped paying his mortgage and moved back in with his family, and like they didn't charge him any rent at all. Like I just what? Like you're like, when are you gonna like make your kid be responsible for something? Hello. Oh, Tommy Walker's here. Hello. Hello. Captain Miserable's here. May I have some money? I mean, I don't have any money. If you're asking me, that's I remember having that argument, and the girl I was talking to kept saying, "Who's going to pick our lettuce?" I was like, "We have 30 million people picking lettuce. How much fucking lettuce do we eat?" Well, yeah, like what? What? What a what kind of a fucking argument is that anyway? Okay, this fan is starting to make me a little chilly. Oh shit. Okay. Woo! Now, like, who's gonna do XYZ if we don't let people move into this country? Fucking anybody. Look at all the horrible, shitty jobs that aren't manual labor. Look at any retail company that you walk into. Yeah, there's good fucking teenagers or whoever needs a fucking job. Jesus Christ. Who's gonna pick our lettuce? I don't know. The farmer that owns the farm. Anyway. The leftist of the over-socialized type tries to get off his psychological leash and assert his autonomy by rebelling. But usually he is not strong enough to rebel against the most basic values of society. Generally speaking, the goal of today's leftists are not in conflict with the accepted morality. On the contrary, holy shit. Are we sure this was not released like in 2016? On the contrary, the left takes an accepted moral principle, adopts it as its own, and then accuses mainstream society of violating that principle. Examples: racial equality, equality of the sexes, helping poor people, peace as opposed to war, nonviolence generally, freedom of expression, kindness to animals. More fundamentally, the duty the duty of the individual to serve society and the duty of society to take care of the individual. All these have been deeply rooted values of our society. or at least of its middle and upper classes, for a long time. These values are explicitly or implicitly expressed or presupposed in most of the material presented to us by the mainstream communications media and the educational system. Leftists, especially those of the over socialized type, usually do not rebel against these principles, but justify their hostility to society by claiming, with some degree of truth, that society is not living up to these principles. Yeah, let's just sit here in silence while I'm like just kind of looking at the chat for a moment here. Okay. All right. Here is an illustration of the way in which the over-socialized leftist shows his real attachment to the conventional attitudes of our society, while pretending to be in rebellion against it. Many leftists push for affirmative action, for moving Black people into high prestige jobs, for improved education in Black schools, and more money for such schools, the way of life of the Black underclass they regard as a social disgrace. They want to integrate the Black man into the system, make him a business executive, a lawyer, a scientist, just like upper middle class white people. Okay, this is getting a little weird for me, though. I mean, I don't think that you should just push somebody into, a business executive or lawyer position if they're not qualified, but like, all right, let's just see what he has to say. Let's just see where this goes, because okay. The leftists will reply that the last thing they want to make is the Black man into a copy of the white man. Instead, they want to preserve African American culture. But in what does this preservation of African American culture consist? It can hardly consist in anything more than eating Black style food, listening to Black style music, wearing Black style clothing, and going to Black style church or mosque. In other words, it can express itself only in superficial matters. In all essential respects, most leftists of the over socialized type want to make the Black man conform to white middle class ideals. This really does like ring true right today. Like it's the Unabomber is weird. Get out of here. Oh, you know what? Oh, hold on a second. I should have done this a long time ago. There we go. Just having a little. All right. If anyone's wondering, this is my song. All right. Yeah, this just seems like the narrative today. It's just so crazy. Cause like, I don't know, when I was a kid, it just didn't seem like it was like that. Like, it just seemed like everything was like a United Colors of Benetton commercial or whatever. I think that's the one I'm thinking of. Like, it's just. Okay. Anyway. It gets crazier. Uh-oh. Let's see here. Telling you, Courtney, you got to read The True Believer. Eric Hoffer makes these arguments, but in 1951 and better, and he didn't kill anyone. Well, I'm not even convinced that Ted Kaczynski killed anyone. Okay, push-ups. Justice for Ted Kaczynski. Let's just get this YouTube channel shut the fuck down, right? Oh no. Uh-oh. Ironically, Benetton encouraged the eating of free-range Haitian children. Well, the commercials looked nice. I think. Don't worry, we weren't monetized to begin with. I'm not talking about like monetization. I'm talking about like never being able to log back in and ever create content ever again on this channel. All right. Let's see here. They want to make him they want to make him study technical subjects, become an executive or a scientist, spend his life climbing the status ladder to prove that black people are as good as white. They want to make poor kids have just as much potential as white kids. Spend his life climbing the status ladder to prove that black people are just as good as white. They want to make black fathers responsible. They want black gangs to become nonviolent. Well, that's never going to happen. But these are exactly the values of the industrial technological system. The system couldn't care less what kind of music a man listens to, what kind of clothes he wears, or what religion he believes in, as long as he studies in school. As long as he studies in school, holds a respectable job, climbs the status ladder, is a responsible parent, is nonviolent, and so forth. In effect, however, much he may deny it. Oh, Jesus. Okay. In effect, however much he may deny it, the over-socialized leftist wants to integrate the black man into the system and make him adopt its values. All right. We certainly do not claim that leftists, even of the over-socialized type, never rebel against the fundamental values of our society. Clearly, they sometimes do. Some over-socialized leftists have gone so far as to rebel against one of the modern society's most important principles by engaging in physical violence. By their own account, violence is for them a form of liberation. In other words, by committing violence, they break through the psychological restraints that have been trained into them. Because they are over-socialized, these restraints have been more confining for them than for others. Hence, their need to break free from them. But they usually justify their rebellion in terms of mainstream values. If they engage in violence, they claim to be fighting against racism or the like. Let's see here. So we realize that many objections could be raised to the foregoing thumbnail sketch of leftist psychology. The real situation is complex, and anything like a complete description of it would take several volumes, even if the necessary data were available. We claim only to have indicated very roughly the two most important tendencies in the psychology of modern leftism. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this paragraph is a little bit all over the place. He veers a little into cultural relativity, then pulls out and makes it about industrial society. Okay. See, I was like, I mean, I know I'm kind of dumb, but like, what's going on here? I mean, the thing is that it's all still pretty like relevant today, and it's wild because, like I said, I thought that things like slowly like progressed into that. I didn't realize that this is something that's been like a thing for a long time. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. The funny thing about this too is that like I really, I mean, we're only on page 13, right? So we got a lot more to go. We got a ways to go. So who knows? But like, because I'm waiting for us to really get into the technology and how it's fucking us over. However, I do think that these also kind of play a role too, where being in society in general, how people treat each other. And the problem with certain behaviors of people who believe in certain ideologies, that also has a big effect on society in general. And I don't know. I mean, I think when you look at, people who are very much in support of industrial society, the leftist kind of goes hand in hand with that. So that makes sense. Because like you got your like redneck hillbilly types that are just like, I just want my guns and my beer and my pickup truck. That's it. They're not really like your, they're not really in support of industrial society. And they're not really in support of like leftism either. So, right. So like leftism and industrial society goes hand in hand. Wow. What's happening in the chat here? Busy day today. My daughter stopped by. She probably wants money. I'll be back in a few. I am a daughter, and I can say like I always want money. But hello, Zuma Cool. Courtney, you look like a hot librarian. Thank you. My glasses are crooked. Can you tell? The glasses aren't crooked. It's my face. I looked directly at the eclipse. I didn't realize there was an eclipse. What? I didn't realize there was an eclipse, okay? Or maybe I did. I don't fucking. All right, where were we? We realize that many objections could be raised to the foregoing thumbnail sketch of leftist psychology. The real situation is complex. I think I already read this. Yeah, okay. The problems of the leftists are indicative of the problems of our society as a whole. Yeah. Low self-esteem, depressive tendencies, and defeatism are not restricted to the left. Though they are especially noticeable in the left, they are widespread in our society. And today's society tries to socialize us to a greater extent than any previous society. We are even told by experts how to eat, how to exercise, how to make love, how to raise our kids, and so forth. Wait, do experts tell us how to have sex? Does this mean that like I've potentially done it wrong? Anyway, all right. The power process. Human beings have a need, probably based in biology, for something that we will call the power process. This is closely related to the need for power, which is widely recognized, but it is not quite the same thing. The power process has 4 elements. The 3 most clear-cut of these we call goal, effort, and attainment of goal. Everyone needs to have goals whose attainment requires effort and needs to succeed in attaining at least some of his goals. The 4th element is more difficult to define and may not be necessary for everyone. We call it autonomy, and we'll discuss it later. Paragraphs 42 to 44. Consider the hypothetical case Smash the like button, people. Yes. Do as he says. All right. Consider the hypothetical case of a man who can have anything he wants just by wishing for it. Such a man has power, but he will develop serious psychological problems. Yeah. We've all seen that, eh? At first, he will have a lot of fun, but by and by, he will become acutely bored and demoralized. Eventually, he may become clinically depressed. History shows that leisure to aristocracy... Yeah, whoa. Sorry. Okay. History shows that leisured aristocracies tend to become decadent. This is not true of fighting aristocracies that have to struggle to maintain their power, but leisured, secure aristocracies that have no need to exert themselves usually become bored, hedonistic, and demoralized, even though they have power. This shows that power is not enough. One must have goals toward which to exercise one's power. All right. Everyone has goals, if nothing else, to obtain the physical necessities of life. Food, water, and whatever clothing and shelter are made necessary by the climate. But the leisured aristocrat obtains these things without effort, hence his boredom and demoralization. Non-attainment of important goals results in death, if the goals are physical necessities, and in frustration if non-attainment of the goals is compatible with survival. Consistent failure to attain goals throughout life results in defeatism, low self-esteem, or depression. The dog pillow makes it look like Ted's under a blanket. He's all tucked in. Yep, he's just, just snuggled in prison. Night, night. All right. Thus, in order to avoid serious psychological problems, a human being needs goals whose attainment requires effort, and he must have a reasonable rate of success in attaining his goals. All right. I just have to say something. Okay. The first part that we read the other night, Monday night, was a lot better than this part. Okay. It is kind of starting to, Ted, you had me. What's happening? Okay. Now, I agree with all of this stuff. It makes sense. I guess some of this just kind of like, I'm sure it has to be there because it's going to, lead us to another whatever thing, something. What? I don't even know what the hell I'm saying. Come on, guys. Hit the go. What? She needs money. Hit the gold. Well, yeah. If you see here, let's see here. Never mind. I don't even know. Let's try this. Because I don't know if I did this thing. Okay, it is there. There's a pinned comment that shows you my PayPal and my Venmo and my Cash App if you want to give me money. It's true. Don't be shy. As far as subject matter goes, psychology of leftism is sexier than over-socialization. Yeah, the psychology of leftism, that one really he just didn't hold back with anything that he was saying in there. And it was making me laugh so hard. I'm like, man, this guy is mean. The thing is the stuff that he's talking about, it makes sense. And I'm sure it's going to lead us to where to a bigger and better part of the book, right? It's going to lead us somewhere, and it's going to be getting a lot more interesting again. It's just, I'm like, yeah. Okay. I feel like he's kind of going, he's talking about that, about it a lot. If somebody just gets whatever they want and they don't have to work for it, then they become like a fucking drain on society or whatever. Yes, I know. Okay, let's go. You were straight and to the point with feminists. You just boop, boop, boop. Yep, there we go. On with life. And now here we are. We're we're just going on. And are you jealous of the aristocrats? Or like, what's going on here? Why is this, like, why are we going on and on with that, right? And again, I think it's probably going to lead us somewhere that's going to be a lot more interesting, and it's going to make sense that it's in here. But I'm too lazy to open an account on those services. Fine. Do you take tokens? Zool, are you drunk? Like the left gaslighting people to support their agenda. Yeah, well, I mean, there's a lot to say about the house, but I don't know, like this part, I'm just like, okay, well, let's see here. I really didn't want this stream to be too long because we got, like, other people are starting some streams in what, like an hour and a half or so. I guess more like probably closer to 2 hours. So, I didn't want to start bleeding into other people's times. So I was really hoping that we're going to have at least something that's just going to, like, woo, fuck us up like last time. So I don't know. This is what I want to know, folks. Should we, let's see. I'm going to try and, I'm going to see if I know how to do a poll. Okay, look, I know how to report. Yes. Interesting. Let's see here. Well, I want to do a poll, but I just don't. There's nothing in here. Wait. Look at that, guys. That stupid heart's not in the way anymore. Oh. Yes. I figured that part out at least, but okay, hold on. And then sing us a song to perk us up. Well, see, that's the thing. I was going to do a poll to see if what anybody if we wanted to read another chapter, or if we wanted to sing a song, because I do need to test out the oh, that's why. What an idiot. Hold on a second. The song is a pretty good jam, though, right? Pop-out chat, reactions, moderation, activity, participants. I don't. Yay! All right, we got a poll going. You don't hear anything? Wait, you don't hear the song that I have playing in the background? It's been playing this whole time. I hear it. I think it's beautiful. Wait, is Push-Up's the only one who can't hear the song, or do none of you hear that song? You hear that? Okay, so it's just Push-Ups losing his hearing. That's cool. All right, so here's the thing. Right now, with the poll is showing me 14%. Want to read another chapter? Sorry. Oh, 25 to 75. Like that's a.
Bluetooth mode.
You don't want to. Okay, you don't want to look at my face. You just want to see the dogs. Oops. Okay, I feel like stuck on one of those spots of Final Fantasy. Oh, sorry. Do you want a different song? Oh, Chris, thank you. I thought you were you had like an actual song to a song request though. Okay, I wish that they would make it easier to just read. I just want to read the message. Every time I forget. How did I read the message last time? I don't fucking know. Oh, Chris, look at that. Okay. For being you're awesome. Love you. Oh, love you too, Chris. Thank you. That's very sweet. Snuggle next to Ted so you can get a screenshot. Like let's see here. Like that. All right, folks. You guys are requesting a bunch of shit that I don't know, though. So we have a few things that we need to test out. Is it? Oh, I didn't realize that the other mic was on this whole time. Well, I mean, we need it on, but. All right. So there's that. The dogs don't want to hang out right now. They'll come in here when they're ready. Okay, so I have to turn this off. You know, since Push-Ups couldn't even hear it anyway. All right, let's see. I need to... Now I'm a little nervous, you guys. Hi, Ruben! Yes, we were just reading Industrial Society and its Future. We got to a boring part, though. It starts off on a high. He was really shit talking the leftists, and then now he's just complaining about people who don't work and just get whatever they want. He's not really getting to a point with it though. Like I just read like 3 or 4 paragraphs or something crap like that where he's just like, yeah, and you know what? They become depressed and lazy. Yeah, I know. Move on. You were very short and sweet to the point with feminists. Why can't you do that here? All right, now I have to. I'm gonna pick a song here. I'm getting a little nervous though. I feel like oh my god, the dogs are like running back and forth from the kitchen to the living room. It's really funny. Let me just leave all of you guys just alone. No big deal. Oh, yes. Hold, please. Hold, please. All right. The dogs are about to be mad. All right. So now. Wait. I didn't turn that one on. Okay. No. Oh my god, these things are so annoying. Cricket, go lay down if you want to. Go. What a dumb dog. Oh, let's see. This. Nope. Okay, wait. Wait, is that as tall as it goes? I thought I went taller. That's why I picked you. Okay, I think that'll work. All right. So now let's see here. What song? I have the karaoke app up right now. I don't have. Oh my god, cricket, chongus. Whatever dog you are, get out of here. Go. They're all very dumb. They hate this microphone. All right. Okay, what song are we gonna do? I think what we should do. Poor Chunk, she just hates it so much. She's very upset with me. Should we do a Paramore song? There's one that came up the other day that I was like very what the fuck is separate ways push-ups? You guys can't just like keep requesting songs that I don't know. In fact, actually I need to close this poll. I'm closing the poll because we're. Do I have a remote? A remote for what? What are you talking about? You mean a switcher machine? All right. Any parliament? I don't know any parliament. So on this note, all right, guys. Looks like I have to pick a song myself because no one knows what songs I know, which is fair. That's fine. I think we should go with. Oh, you guys keep suggesting a bunch of shit that I don't understand. You need to remember, I am mentally disabled. Please be respectful of my disability. Would you? Oh, wait. We need to change this background. We can't. We're not. We can't be singing. We can't do karaoke with. Wait, where am I? What's happening here? Nope. Here we go. Now, Brittany, here's the thing. So this app, that's the thing. I need to figure out a backup plan here. This app that I'm using right now doesn't have Britney Spears. What kind of nonsense is that? So I say what we need to do is boycott this app as soon as we're done testing this out. Who doesn't have? Well, here's the thing. It has like select songs from different artists. So like there's like some Taylor Swift, there's Fall Out Boy, there's one song from Hit Automatica. I think we all know which one that one is. There's Panic at the Disco. Maybe we should do this one. All right. I thought we already downloaded that. What's going on? Wait. Wait, what is it connected to? Can we stop? Thank you. I realized it said Bluetooth mode, but then I didn't double check and make sure that it was yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake. Thank you. Yes. Yes, please.
Bluetooth connected.
There it is. Okay. All right, let's try this again. So it only wants to play part of it. Oh, this thing is going to, yeah, because that's not the beginning of that song. Oh my God, you can barely hear crash. Nothing compares to quietly being alone, just the one two. I was just counting on that never happened. I guess I'm dreaming again. That's being more than. Yeah, I don't even know what part of the song it's in. So now that we tested that part out, I have to figure out. The dogs fucking hate it. So we hate that one. We hate that app altogether. There's nothing about that app that is appealing. There's nothing about that app that we like. We just want to just boycott it altogether. Ooh, look at that. Okay, I think also don't know how I feel about this, but let's just see what we can do about that. Nope, that's not how you spell that. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's see here. You're out of here. The app. Yeah, get the app out of here. What a mess. I should have known. I should have known that that it was gonna work when it didn't have any Britney Spears. But okay, see, like none of this here looks like it's the karaoke version of a song. It just looks like it's the cover songs, live version. There's a mashup. Ooh, I think I found it. All right, Colt, see, this one's for you. If it starts playing. Sounds like not that great. That sounds terrible. There it is. There it is. Hey. There it is. We were as one babe for a moment in time, and it seemed everlasting that you would always be mine. And you wanna be free, so I'll let you fly. Know in my heart, babe, our love will never die. No, no. Oh, oh, oh. 'Cause you'll always be my baby. Oh, oh, no. Oh, 'cause you'll always be my baby. Hey, yeah. I ain't gonna cry, no. And I won't beg you to stay. You're determined to leave, boy. I will not stand in your way. But inevitably, you'll be back again. 'Cause you know in your heart, babe, our love will never end. No, no. You indefinitely. But you know you can't escape me. Ooh, darling, 'cause you'll always be my baby. Oh, yeah. Ooh, darling, 'cause you'll always be my baby. When your days and your nights get a little bit colder, oh, oh, oh. You'll be right back. Oh, baby, believe me, it's only a matter of time. Oh, hey, 'cause you'll always be my baby. And we will linger on and on. Oh, baby, 'cause you'll always be my baby. Hey, whoa, oh, never, no, you and I will always be. You and I, you and I, you and I will always be. No way you're never gonna shake me. No way you're never gonna shake me. You and I will always be. All right. I think we found it. But the problem is that I can't like make a playlist with that. Like you have to, if you look here. So you search. Okay. Let me just. I'm going to show you this right here. So, like, you search the song, like in that little search bar, and then it shows you like a whole collection of videos. And so, like, I had to search through and find the one that said it was like the karaoke version. So, the problem with that is that, like, with that app that I was using, it, I could just make a playlist, and so I could just like, and call it good. Now, power off. Next up, Prodigy. Actually, you know what?
Power home. Bluetooth mode. Bluetooth connected.
Yeah, so like this one doesn't have a does it have okay, wait. Yeah, I'm not finding like the karaoke version. That's the annoying part. Is like this thing says it's like a karaoke site, but then it just I can't. I'm like, just give me the karaoke version of the song, and then all right, fine. I don't know if I could do that the whole song though. Fine. All right. I think that's all we can do right now. What is this, Chris? Is that the thing you were telling me about earlier that you the link that you mentioned that you sent to me? Am I telling? Prodigy karaoke. Wait, what a wild day. That might be the first time my daughter didn't ask for money. Woo! Her new guy is turning out to be a good man. She brought over six pumpkin pies? 6? Oh, that sounds awesome. Oh man, I'm ready for some pumpkin pie. Boob slaps. Wait, so like just the sound? Okay. Hold please. Burp, burp, burp. A boob slap loop. Okay, a boob slap loop. We can do a boob slap loop. Hold on a second. These dogs are. Does anybody want a dog? Any one of these dogs? Does anybody want one of them? Just all of them. They're being very naughty. They oh, it's like almost time for them to eat. You want Penelope? Okay, well, just know that she is prone to life-threatening seizures if her calcium is low. So just keep that in mind.
Power off.
Would they get along with horses? They don't even get along with other dogs. What do you mean? You're a good singer no matter what anybody says. Are you trying to... Do they work cows? No, they're tiny. The cows might stomp on them. Derpus kind of looks like a cow. Okay, let's see here. Oh, buddy. Okay. All right, let's see here. So I'm going to read this article really quick, and then maybe we'll do one more song, and then make like a tree and get the fuck out of here. Arizona State University psychology professor teaches that white guilt can be used to transform students into social justice activists. Yeah, I don't. We don't want that though. White guilt. I just. Barf. Okay. Award-winning professor Stanley K. Ridgely, author of the book Brutal Minds, The Dark World of Left-Wing Brainwashing in Our Universities. Let's see here. We need... Or do we want this one? Let's see here. Called out an Arizona State University psychology professor over her use of white guilt in the classroom in order to apply students into pursuing social justice activism. Here's the thing: is like if you're passionate about something that you want to be an activist for, I think that's great to encourage someone to do it. But like this kind of shit, like what? Oh God. Dr. Lisa B. Spainerman, who is an associate dean for academic personnel and faculty success in ASU's College of Integrative Sciences and Arts, as well as faculty member in the psychology department, caught Ridgely's attention with a chapter she authored in a book, Guilt, A Force of Cultural Transformation, titled White Guilt in the Summer of Black Lives Matter. The chapter expounds on her belief that white guilt contributed to Black Lives Matter movement during the summer of 2020. Well, yeah. Ridgely said if Spainerman and her fellow travelers can generate fake collective guilt feelings in their students, they can more easily persuade these students to do the anti-racist work that she wants them to do. That is indoctrination, not education. He added, she harnesses psychology to her social justice agenda and calls for application of psych manipulation of students to achieve political goals. Oh my God. Can you imagine? Like these students are going to be in debt for like the rest of their fucking lives because they're going to pay out the ass, or they're going to, rack up a shit ton of student loans, and then they're only going to be getting jobs that, as a barista at Starbucks or something similar. They're not going to be able to. Their degrees aren't going to do shit for them, and because not only right now, like for the most part, a degree really isn't going to do shit for you anyway. But on top of that, they get the useless degrees that really don't do shit for them. And they're paying, they're putting themselves in this crippling debt so this stupid bitch can do this shit to them. Let's see here. She harnesses psychology to her social justice agenda and calls for application of psychomediation. Okay. In the chapter she authored, Spainerman, pictured above, said, my colleagues and I conducted several studies that suggest how, what is that word? Concomitant, concomitant race-related emotions influence pro-social justice outcomes. She expounded, I argue that a particular form of collective guilt, white guilt, I hate it, has also interpersonal reparative possibilities. Oh my God, I hate this so much. Despite staunch criticism for both sides of the political spectrum, white guilt can indeed be socially productive force. No, it cannot. She went on, I use psychological science to explore the conditions under which white guilt disrupts the racial status quo and seeks to repair relationships between white people and BIPOC in ways that could, in fact, lead to social change. So it's funny when they try to bring up white guilt or reparations because my great-great-great-great-granddad was an Irish indentured servant. Dude, I mean, I don't really know. I know that I'm Irish. I don't really know if I was ever... I don't know if that's where I come from or not. But, like, it's just... Like, the white guilt thing is like, you don't... Even if I did have ancestors that did fucked up shit, okay, I don't know them. Like, I don't have anything to do with whatever the fuck they did, and you don't have anything to do with whatever the fuck happened to your ancestors. All right, where? Spannerman added, evidence strongly suggests, oh my God, my backwards, that higher levels of white guilt are associated with a variety of pro-social outcomes. For example, those white undergraduate and graduate students, participants who scored higher on white guilt showed greater willingness to confront white privilege. Spannerman explained why those on the left are more likely to have guilt about race. Evidence suggests that the more one identifies with an in-group, the perpetrator or beneficiary group, the stronger one experiences collective guilt feelings. This is making my brain hurt. Research participants with liberal ideology tend to score higher on collective guilt than those with politically conservative ideology. She said findings suggest that multicultural instruction, such as diversity courses and workshops, increase white guilt. Spannerman suspected that years of former President Donald Trump's inflammatory racist rhetoric, along with anxiety and frustration related to his mishandling of catastrophic global pandemic, also played an important role in the strong support for Black Lives Matter among white people during the summer of 2020. She said, if white guilt, a particular form of collective guilt, does play a role in collective action, then we need to not be so quick to dismiss expressions of guilt feelings among white people. I don't feel guilty that some white people had sex and then I was born. I don't fucking care. There's nothing to be guilty about. I don't know if anybody knows this, but like, that wasn't your choice to be born. It wasn't your choice for two people to have sex. You weren't even fucking alive at that time. So like you had nothing to do with that. And then like, so if two white people want to have sex and then they get pregnant and then, the woman gets pregnant and then they have the baby. That's insane that somebody would feel guilty about that. I love that the camera is just angled at nothing. Sorry, guys. Oh, man. So to your question, why is white guilt such a strong force? I get indoctrination as part of it, but why are people so easily cowed into it? Dude, I don't know. When I heard about the people that were like bowing down and like kissing black people's feet and like apologizing to them, like it just, I was like, no, fuck that. I'm not doing that. There's no reason for me. Like I can easily acknowledge, what we are taught that happened in the past, right? I can do that and disavow till the cows come home. Fine, but I'm not guilty for any of that. I wasn't part of it. And like, there's no reason to feel guilty for just being a person in society, no matter what your skin color is. It'd be interesting to do a DNA test to find out. Some of these activists find out which Democrat owned their ancestors, but they're a famous Democrat family. Yeah. Oh yeah. I feel like that kind of stuff is already coming out. Like that one dum-dum from The View, when she found out that her family was actually like, I think that they were like Spanish slave owners. She was like, oh, and she's sitting there like, white people, black people, reparations. I'm sorry, honey, but like, why the fuck? I have like $5 to my name at the moment, and I have to give you my last $5 fucking. You're a fucking millionaire, but you're somehow more oppressed than I am because your skin color is different. Like, you clearly have had way more opportunities than I have had in life. And like, guess what? I'm not bitching about it either. Whatever, who cares? But I'm definitely going to bring that up when you're telling me that I have to give you whatever money I have left. Ask them who was the one that freed them. Yeah. Whoo, buddy. It's probably that white man that they hate so much. Let's see here. Oh God, am I going to make it through the rest of this? We only have a few more paragraphs to go. Ridgely said he believes Spannerman's method is a form of brainwashing. Yes, Ridgely, you are correct. It is unlikely that anyone would willingly submit to such a program, so these psyche manipulators never announce themselves as such. They maintain a moral deception. Why do we have words in here that I don't know? And in cliches such as learning about race or multicultural competence, while undermining their students' sense of self to alienate them from their parents and friends. This is a classic brainwash. Holy shit, that is like textbook cultist shit. Oh, buddy. He added, building on a body of work in counseling psychology, Spannerman's flagrant brainwashing technique is to create classroom scenarios designed to generate collective guilt in students by exposing them to carefully curated material such as films and selected readings. The technique is hardly new and has become standardized in diversity courses. Barf. Spannerman's work is getting noticed. An article published by American Psychological Association titled Psychology's Urgent Need to Dismantle Racism said that guilt-causing discomfort may prove useful, and quoted her. Guilt, when coupled with true empathy and understanding of the structures of white supremacy and how they operate in society, can motivate white people to action. I hate this so much. Other articles Spannerman has written include confronting whiteness in developmental science, disrupting the intergenerational transmission of white racism, and measuring whiteness, a systematic review of instruments and call to action. That just makes me feel dumber for saying it. Which she co-authored. The latter contains suggestions on how advancement, development, and use of whiteness measures could further our knowledge through research examining present-day racial justice issues. The issues highlighted include police brutality, xenophobia, immigration, white supremacy, activism, and training in the field. Okay, I'm going to go hang myself now. That makes me hate everything. Revolutionary enthusiasm often serves as a refuge from a guilty conscience. Sorry, I'm... Yeah, I'm... Actually, I had to just say I was going to hang myself, but listen, that's actually not true. I'm not feeling suicidal, okay? If anyone's listening, I do not want to cause any harm to myself, all right? Just to let you all know. Clip that, save it. I have string lights in my trees or in my fire pit. How wide am I? Dude, I don't know. Does that, I don't... I mean, I don't even know what makes me actually white. If we're really talking about it, what makes me white? I let my dogs kiss my face. I have dogs, and I let them kiss my face, and I don't know what like whiteness is, you guys. I don't know what that means. But I do know that that my skin color is white. It's true. I also know that I don't even fucking know. Anyway, we need a palate cleanser. Whew! Because that just angers me. So I think that maybe do we need another song? Ooh, I wonder if there's oh yeah, let's see here. And I can't do any more Prodigy. If we do too much Prodigy, it might cause an injury. But oh my god, the dogs are knocking on the door again. They're so annoying. I mean, listen, I love my dogs so much, and I would die without them. So I should probably stop complaining about them. But my goodness, they're just such. They're just so. They're so bossy. All right, let me go grab them really quick, okay? I'm gonna grab get the dogs, and then they're gonna leave. They're gonna leave immediately because they hate the fucking microphone. But we're doing it anyway. Okay, I keep forgetting that it's pretty much like time to feed them, and so they're like, that's why they've been extra enthusiastic for the last like half an hour, because they like to do that. They like to try and trick me into feeding them early. Okay, in addition to boob slaps, create a sample of Prodigy noises to use as a loop and save your voice. Okay. I think I know what that means. But yeah. Yes. You want to know how stupid these people are that say Polish people are POC because they're. Like, what? So like being a person of color or being white, like that's not like it just doesn't mean what it actually means anymore. Man. All right.
Hold on.
Okay.
Bluetooth mode. Bluetooth connected.
Reject the framing. Always reject the framing. Yeah, it's just none of it. Because none of it makes sense. The less sense it makes, the more it just gets shoved in our faces, and we're gonna be forced to believe it. All right. Do you guys want one more song, or do we just want to leave depressed today? Because these dogs are gonna start really getting an attitude here if I don't feed them soon. So, Chris wants another song. All right. Well, that's all it takes. Okay. Sorry, dogs. Beep beep. Okay. Yeah. No, just stay there. It's fine. Oh my god. my backup singers. Hey! Chungus just jump kicked off of my legs. I don't know if you saw that. We'll do You Ought to Know another time. I already picked the song out. And I don't even know if anyone's going to enjoy this one because I don't know. No one has requested it yet. But we're going to do it anyway. Let's see. Oh, actually, let's actually make it up. I got a lot to say to you. Yeah, I got a lot to say. I noticed your eyes are always glued to me, keeping it here, and it makes no sense at all. They taped over your mouth, scribbled out the truth within lies, you little spies. They taped over your mouth, scribbled out the truth within lies, you little spies. I don't even know if you guys can like hear me okay. So there's that. 2, 3, 4, nothing compares to a quiet evening alone. Just the 1, 2. I was just counting on that never happened. I guess I'm dreaming again. Let's be more than this. If you wanna play it like a game, well come on, let's play. 'Cause I'd rather waste my life pretending than have to forget you for one whole minute. They taped over your mouth, scribbled out the truth with their lies, you little spies. They taped over your mouth, scribbled out the truth with their lies, you little spies. I gotta work on my dance moves. I'm starting to look like Donald Trump. 2, 3, 4, nothing compares to a quiet evening alone. Just the 1, 2. I was just counting on that never happened. I guess I'm dreaming again. Let's be more than. Oh, wrong part. Sorry, guys. Rock and roll, baby, don't you know? Yeah, we're all alone now. I need something to sing about. And roll, baby, don't you know? Yeah, we're all alone now. Roll, baby, don't you know, baby, we're all alone now. Give me something to sing about. Nothing compares to a quiet evening alone. Just the 1, 2. Was just counting on that never happened. So I'm dreaming again. Let's be more than. Nothing compares to a quiet evening alone. Just the 1, 2. Was just counting on that never happened. Guess I'm dreaming again. Let's be more than that. I'm so out of breath. Well, I gotta practice my dancing tonight. Whew. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta work on my cardio. Whew. That was a little rough. But I think that's gonna work because I just realized as I was dinking around with that. You can actually make a playlist. Whew. So guess what I'm going to be doing tonight? I feel like I just want to talk into this thing and not into the regular microphone anymore. Is that okay? Does anyone care? Okay. All right. I think I'm glad that we tested that out tonight because tomorrow night is going to be off the chain. Now that we have figured out some of the logistics. So yeah, tonight I'm going to be probably losing a lot of sleep because I will be creating a list and
These motherfuckers better have some Britney. Well, actually, no, they do have Britney Spears. I already checked. So, sounds better closer to the mic. Oh, well, I mean, that makes sense. Yeah.
I mean, can you just? I mean, do you hear me better if I just talk into the microphone?
I really want to talk into this thing because this is fun. Well, I get
Actually, who fucking cares if I want to talk into this thing? I have to go because my dogs are hungry, and I should also grab something to eat. The real mic is better. Oh, sorry. Over here. Anyway, for me, the karaoke mic was better because it's just fun to talk into. Anyway, so that was fun. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for testing out the logistics of the karaoke mic. Tomorrow night, we are going to pick up where we left off with Industrial Society and its future. We're going to read that for about roughly an hour, I think. And then, so we're going to start that at 9 p.m. Eastern, and then 7 p.m. Sorry. Then we're going to go back in time. 9 p.m. Eastern, we're going to start with reading, and then 10 p.m. Eastern, Keanu and Michaeline are going to join us for karaoke.